Hello, everyone. So on today's agenda, we're going to be playing some more Psychonauts. And hopefully in about, say, 30-45 minutes, Kid should be able to join us, and after you're given some more time with Psychonauts, we'll promptly switch to Mega Man Battle Network 3. So, hopefully with that stuff all set up, we're ready to begin the game. Yeah. Here you go. I hope you love the sounds of foot on brain action. Yep, this is me. I just completed basic braining, so now it's time to explore the camp more.
Oh, hey Vernon, what's up? I'm hunting the most dangerous prey of all.
Man!
Any luck finding those guys, Vernon? Nope, not yet. Any luck finding those guys, Vernon? Nope, not yet.
No passing.
But I need to get to Sasha 9's secret lab.
Maybe you should have thought of that before.
I did think of that before. That's why I'm here now.
Exactly. Now you gotta pay the toll.
One arrowhead.
Pay up.
I found this thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Points at interface.
Yep. That's arrowhead.
How'd they get here?
Frankie, the new kid can't be this dumb, right?
The camp's built on an Indian burial ground and...
Oh my gosh! Indians buried their dead here?
Ew!
Native
I
Americans.
hope not. No, stupid. They buried their arrowheads here.
They're hidden underground, but they let out a little gas once in a while.
Just like Coach Oleander.
So if you see any of that stuff, just pull them right out.
Like truffles.
Anyway, let me have one of yours.
There you go. Now you have access to the main campgrounds.
Whoa there, you. Come here, you. Can't do the scavenger hunt without a list. Report back to me when you have enough items for your first promotion. Now get!
Yeah, golden acorn, dinosaur bone, diver's helmet, eagle claw, condor ring, fossil, glass eye, gold doubloon, gold watch, voodoo doll, turkey sandwich, Psychonauts comic 1, pirate scope, cherry wood pipe miner, skull, and fertility idol.
So where do I... Hey, where'd he go? How does that old guy get around so fast? I'll let you know if I see anything.
cannot lurk forever there. Mikhail will find you.
Oh no, Coach Leander fell asleep at the microphone again. Found a Psychor.
Hey, Lily. Do you know where Sasha 9's secret lab is?
Secret? It's printed on your map. Duh.
Oh, I knew that. I was just curious if you knew where Sasha 9's lab was. Because I do.
Uh-huh.
On sale now in the main store, we have a special on Dream Fluffs. You hear me? Dream?
Hey, you guys are good.
Thanks, man. Hey, do you have a lighter? 'Cause if you lit it and held it up right now, that would be rad.
And completely insensitive to me and my issues.
Oh, right. Oh, never mind. I forgot about the whole fire bad thing for a moment.
Hey, why are you stopping?
Oh, I thought you stopped.
No. Let's go.
Ow! How'd you like to be branded with a hot spatula, eh?
Excuse me.
I told you them burgers ain't ready.
No, you didn't.
The coals ain't hot. They're not gonna be done for a while. Maybe a week.
A week?
They're back ordered. I'm the only one back here. These things take time.
I don't even want a hamburger.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? So, what do you want? Oh, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that into someone's mind with you. You can clean up. Now, with that, you can... now, here's something. Now, that dowsing rod. Now, you take that dream. Now, that dowsing rod will help you
That's it
find
for now.
arrowheads that... All right,
Yeah,
go get more
baby.
arrowheads and come on back.
Ask not for who the cowbell rocks.
What you doing there?
We're making friendship bracelets. You know, for our friends.
Taste that delicious overlay.
Hey, it's the king of the obstacle course!
Hey, Raz! You're awesome! You must be a Psychonaut by now!
Yeah, or even a double Psychonaut!
Oh no, not yet. But soon. Wow, those two are so nice. Hey, what are you guys doing up here?
Writing cheers!
Oh yeah, writing cheers. Wanna hear one?
Okay.
Ready? Okay! When I grow up,
Hey, what you gonna be?
I'm gonna be the best, just like my main homie,
And when you say homie, whose horn might you be tootin'?
the mind-reading psycho thriller.
Oh, you must mean Rasputin.
Yeah! Woo! Go Reds! Woohoo!
Yeah, the thing is though.
Okay, call me crazy, but I have just got to sell more Psychors today. So yes, these prices are real. Here at the camp store, Psychors are just that cheap today.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the underneath.
Charge!
Here we are. Yep, I can buy 2 Psychors. But I honestly want to try and get the I would honestly prefer to get the for all intents and purposes, I would honestly prefer to get the arrowhead detector first. Because then that way it'll be a lot easier to get arrowheads. Yes, this is Coach Oleander's truck. A little tall for him, don't you think?
This must be Agent Vodello's car. This must be Agent Vodello's car. Yep.
Remember to keep filling up those scavenger hunt forms. We got a couple big promotions for the winner.
I wonder if the coach has a little jetpack or something to help him get in and out of this thing.
Yeah, now I'm wondering, did Sasha 9 come in with a jet or something? Because I don't see Sasha 9's vehicle in it. Reception area. Yeah, it's always nice to come back here, especially since it's always nice to come back here, especially after playing Psychonauts 2, because you actually get to see these stumps. You see Cassiopeia.
This way to the main lodge. This way to the main lodge.
Compton Bull. Compton Bull. Bob Zanato. Helmut Fullbear. Ford Cruller. Otto Mentalis. And Lucretia Mux. To be honest, I'm surprised that they, you could tell, like, I'm thinking, like, probably at the time they probably didn't think that this would go on to another game. Because if they were including the information regarding Lucretia Mux, then they probably would have destroyed, then they would have probably thought to destroy this monument to her here. Of course, Raz doesn't say anything about this stuff. But
The human mind. 600 miles of synaptic fiber, 5.5 ounces of cranial fluid, 1,500 grams of complex neural matter, a 3-pound pile of dreams. But I'll tell you what it really is. It is the ultimate battlefield, and the ultimate weapon. The wars of this modern age, the Psychic Age, are all fought somewhere between these damn gracious undulations. From this day forward, you are all psychic soldiers, paranormal paratroopers, mental marines who are about to ship out on the adventure of their lives. This is our beachhead, and this is your landing craft. You shall engage the enemy in his own mentality. You shall chase his dreams. You shall fight his demons. You shall live his nightmares. And those of you who fight well, you will find yourselves on the path to becoming international secret agents. In other words, Psychonauts. The rest of you will die. Man, that guy was nuts. The human mind.
Hey, Dr. Yes, Master! Oh, and by the way, that also gets you a trophy. If you think to reenact the entire... If you reenact the entire thing there. I don't know how there could be a buried arrowhead here in these planks. Excuse me a second. I'm sorry, I'm still recovering from this cold that I have, so... I will be muting myself off and on to... Yes, I know I can make more. Please stop doing that. Yeah, I think I might be better off waiting until I have levitation.
An eager one. Eager to learn, I wonder, or just eager to play?
Sir, I am here to learn, sir.
You're here to train hard?
Yes, sir.
Develop a skill?
Yes, sir.
To become part of a noble team?
Yes.
Yes, to become
Yes.
a janitor.
No. What? I'm here to be a psychonaut.
The brainy jub goes on upstairs. Down here it's pushing brooms, not bending spoons.
Hey, Mr. Cruller, Do you know where Sasha Nine's lab is?
What? Huh? Secret underground lab? I don't have a secret underground lab. That's hobgoblin. Now beat it. Get! Now stop staring at my mops.
So, you don't know where Sasha's lab is?
I told you I ain't got no secret lab. Oh, that German fella. Oh, he's dug in under the GPC over there.
Yes, that is the sound of a bear that knows telekinesis. How do I specifically know that it's specifically a bear that specifically knows telekinesis? Well... Shut up!
Warning. Geodesic psycho-isolation chamber. Here, birdie birdie!
I'm gonna... On the hunt for more things. Found a cherrywood pipe. Oh right. If I recall correctly, this is Sasha Nine's vehicle. It got by a tree, I guess. Didn't mean to slide down like that. Yep. 4 side challenge. I would have to buy 4 side challenge markers. Or to buy 4 side cores. I'm at rank 9. Yeah, I really would have to get a, Oh yeah, I forgot. I think this here leads up there. But if I recall correctly, I believe there's also a bear inside. You can keep that arrowhead. I just want to go up here. Got the condor egg. Yeah, you can definitely tell the PS2 version is very, very scuffed.
Yep.
43. Okay, that's enough for the detector.
Excuse me, Mr. Ranger, but I'm looking for Sasha Nine's lab.
Well, now, even if I knew where it was, and if it were down here, and even if you were very, very close to it right now, you shouldn't be poking around here. This forest is off limits. Now get!
Excuse me, Mr. Ranger, but I'm looking...
Well, now, now...
Iconic cutscene.
Hey, was that you? Looking at me?
Maybe you should try getting over yourself? There were a lot of other people on that stage besides you.
No, just now, in the woods. No. It must have been something else. You don't smell like pond scum.
Nice. You should write greeting cards.
There was some sort of shadowy being out there. Lurking. Watching.
I know of only one creature who fits that description. It likes to hide in dark places, silently watching unsuspecting children from a distance.
Really? Who?
You, tree sitter!
She's not wrong. Because you did exactly do that.
That looks like fun.
It's work. I'm testing a low-orbit spaceplane design.
How's the testing going?
Not now, Raz.
Okay, yeah. Again, the... I can't tell that it's the PS2 version or the fact that it's a simulation.
Here, pretty bird.
Psychor.
I saw Nils peeking in the hole in the girl's cabin.
I'm hiding.
And I thought, oh, Nils, when will you peek into the hole in my heart? Because you'd just see yourself staring back.
Uh-huh. What?
I mean, he'd see my new boyfriend, James, staring back, and he'd be furious at Nils.
Who's Nils?
Exactly. And anyway, there wouldn't even be a hole because James fills my heart till sometimes I think it's gonna explode.
One time, I made someone's head explode.
Well, okay, maybe there's still a little hole.
Actually, it happened 4 times.
But James and I
What?
have each other now, and Nils is just gonna have to deal with it.
Now they make me wear this special hat, so I don't have any more accidents.
Are you even listening to me, Dogen?
I hope so.
Nils!
I don't know.
Oh, right. I need telekinesis.
Hey, you're that new kid, ain't you?
Well, I'm doing some advanced training right now, as a matter of fact, so I don't think New Kid is really a name that you want to get too used to saying.
Hold on there. You're not doing Sasha Nine's advanced training that he does in his secret underground lab, are you? Hidden deep within the iron walls of the GPC, where no one can hear you screaming?
Why, yes, I am.
Sakes alive.
Well, nice knowing you.
Hey, you guys sound great.
Much obliged, partner.
That's really catchy.
Thanks a lot, man.
You guys are excellent.
Mighty kind of you to say.
Wow.
Glad you liked it.
Seriously, you guys really sound good.
Doggone it, Raz, we're trying to play here.
Seriously, you guys really sound good.
Doggone it, Raz, we're trying to play here.
There's a point where compliments are just... There are compliments that are just... Where you could just give too many compliments. That's 5 challenge markers.
Thanks. I thought I was gonna have to eat my own arm.
What is this thing?
It's a GPC, a geodesic psycho-isolation chamber.
Oh man, cool!
Cool? Do you have any idea what this does?
Something cool?
No. It's a 6-sensory deprivation tank, a hermetically sealed metaphysical hotbox. It's solitary confinement for psychics.
Nasty. And the coach locked you inside it?
Nah, the staff hasn't put any kids in the GPC since the 50s.
50s.
Bobby threw me in here.
Bully and dwarf accomplice should assault own size or larger only. While in cooler, perhaps notice gigantic bear with skin where hair should be?
I didn't see anything in there. That's the whole point.
Just so. Empty now. Good luck, small ones.
Hey, wait!
Niels. More cards. More! I must collect them all. It's hard to tell with the graphics, but these vines are climbable. Use psi power at 20. Yeah, but there are some times where it's just really hard to see anything. Ah, I missed. That bear is trying desperately to hit me from all the way back there. Should I give him a chance? Actually, now thinking about it, I really don't have much of a choice. Because I need to get all the cards that are back there. Actually, I should head inside the GPC first.
Looks like one of the buttons is missing.
And I have a button. So, let's do it. It's a jolly, candy-like button. Supreme, joyous button. Woot!
Nine, I'm here for the advanced training.
I'm here for the advanced braining.
At the clean, lady. I'll get those files out of your way just as soon as I'm done with these tests.
Found a fossil. Just as soon as I'm done with these tests.
So what are we gonna learn? Bending spoons? Burning stuff? I've been hearing a lot about head explosion, and I was wondering...
Science, Rasputin. That is what we practice down here, not parlor tricks. If you are serious about exploring the possibilities of your mind, step up to the brain tumbler and we'll begin.
Brain tumbler?
You all ready to get your brains tumbled?
So, what's this hairdryer thing do?
Ah, you're ready for the brain tumbler. With this device, we will send you deep into your own psyche, where you should find unparalleled insight and power.
Excellent! Tumble away.
Now just relax. This will not hurt. Unless something really very bad happens.
Because why not?
Wow. Is this what the inside of my mind looks like?
Not yet. You're still traveling to the astral plane. This is a tiny corner of what we call the collective unconscious, a place in which all of our unconscious minds are connected. You have just begun your training, Rasputin, so many of the connections with other minds are still not developed for you, and those doorways remain just out of reach. But the more you explore the mental world, the more connections you will form. Right now, the only unconscious world you can enter is that one, your own. Step through it, and we'll continue.
Now time for the brain tumbler experiment.
Rasputin, can you hear me?
Sasha? Where am I?
You are inside your own mind, but I'm not sure where. Tell me, what can you see?
I see a rundown gypsy caravan.
Do you recognize it?
Yes. It's where I was born.
I see. Compelling.
Sasha. I'm going inside the caravan.
What do you see inside?
Well, I'd like to see inside, but I want to get this. Let me get this here first. There we go. Rasputin's getaway. There's all the members of Rasputin's family. Because they are the Aquatos, masters of the acrobatic arts. Suddenly, at the end of a session, there was a stranger that gave Rasputin a brochure. Raz is reading the brochure, and it's the brochure to be a psychonaut. Of course, the dad rips it up. Then, that very night, Rasputin goes and takes the world's smallest pony and escapes to try to become a psychonaut.
I'm not sure. It's getting fuzzy. Uh-oh.
What?
No, I'll figure it out. Aha!
Keep Rasputin, are you okay? What do you see now?
I see a small, bunny-like animal thing.
An unfamiliar animal entity in a dream often represents a primal fear or memory. Follow it, and it should lead you somewhere important.
Check. Okay, Mr. Bun. You and I are gonna be tight. Wherever you go, I go. Like two peas in a... Hey! Come back here!
Follow unfamiliar animal entity. Bunny. All the figments about meat. Luffy would 100% hate it here. Because he'd want real meat, not figment meat. It'd be like him chasing those holograms in Egghead. Yeah, that situation was so bad for Luffy when he realized the food was fake that he almost went into gear 5th just out of sheer anger.
Sasha?
What is it? Another bunny?
No, this is more of a super scary flaming-eyed demon kind of deal.
Oh.
What?
Okay, I'm pulling you out of there. Just give me a second.
Sasha?
Hold on, I'm still getting some unusual interference. It's fascinating, as if someone else...
Agent 9?
Sorry, almost ready.
Sasha!
That should not have happened. We need to try that again.
Oh, I don't think I need to be in the tumbler with the glowy eye guys anymore.
Suit yourself. You know, in many tribal societies, learning to defeat the monsters you see in your dreams is considered a rite of passage. I can train you to fight. Come see me when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready to learn how to really fight.
Oh, really?
What?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't think you'd really take me up on that offer. It usually scares the kids off.
Well, not me. I'm ready to kill for my camp.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I can't train you. Agent Vodello would kill me.
What's the big deal? What she doesn't know won't hurt her.
You don't even have a marksmanship learner's permit. I could lose my job.
I'll get one.
Even if you used that secret passage over there and snuck into his sanctuary, Agent Cruller would never give you a marksmanship learner's permit.
Agent Cruller.
Never in a million.
I'm off. Be right back after I talk with Agent Cruller.
Welcome to the Whispering Rocket Underground Rapid Transit System. Would you like to go back to your private sanctuary now, Agent Cruller? Or somewhere else?
Drop me outside the main lodge.
Oh, bring me back a burger this time, will you?
Yeah, I'll take this opportunity to get the dowsing rod.
Hey, where's my hamburger?
I told you.
Just kidding. I just want to buy stuff.
Don't push me, Sonny. I can reach you with this spatula. Oh, that's my last cobweb duster. Now with that, now here's some. Now that dowsing rod will help you find arrowheads that are buried deep.
I'll take it.
Alrighty then.
Got the dowsing rod.
What else can I do you for?
I'll take it.
Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for? Excellent choice. What else can I do you for?
Psychors.
Dream
That's
fluffs.
it for now.
Delicious new. All right, go get more airheads and come on back. Support your local merchants.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Oh, I'm hurting my arm. Oh, I found a gold doubloon.
I've got just the device up here in the main lodge store. Why don't you come on up and score yourself a cobweb duster before they're all sold out?
$316 so far. Let's keep it going.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Hopefully this will be enough. Hopefully getting the stuff here will be enough for the cobweb duster. I mean, then that would enable me to...
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Oh no, that's just silly.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Actually, that is something I need to check. I need to see if there's any down here.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
There are none here that I can go to the campsite. Here we are. You know, the greatest sound in the world when you're seeing people play Psychonauts is when you're playing it. When you're playing, when you're watching a Let's Play or a stream or anything like that, it's when you hear the tapping of a person's controller when they're trying to button mash the arrowheads out. Trying to button mash the deep arrowheads. It's just very funny because I got to enjoy hearing that from Ow, my arm.
On sale now in the main store, we have a special on Dream Fluffs. You hear me? Dream Fluffs. They're good for you. Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental health.
Yeah, I think that's enough for the cobweb duster.
Remember to keep filling up those scavenger hunt forms. We got a couple of big promotions for the winner.
69, nice.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
I forgot that it was 800.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Okay, yeah, I'm done.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
Drop me outside.
Oh.
I'll grab the cobweb duster. I'll grab the cobweb duster and a bunch of psychors.
Hey,
Take a look. Whoa, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that into someone's mind with you. You can clean up. Ah, doesn't look like you've got the rank you need there, kiddo. And there's no excuse for that. Plenty of ways to get promoted around here.
Oh, well, it was worth a
Collecting
shot.
mental figments and cobwebs helps you rank up. So does finding psi challenge markers or building them out of psi cards and cores. You also rank up when you sort people's emotional... Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for? Excellent choice. What else can I do you for? Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves.
I'll take it.
Excellent choice. What else can I do you for? Alrighty then. What else can I do you for?
That's it for now.
Alright. Go get more airheads and come on back.
Yep. Wow, it's already been an hour. Now to find that stump. All you.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
Let's go to my sanctuary.
Yes, noble Psycho Master.
We.
You finally made it.
It's an honor to finally meet you in person, sir. I thought I recognized you in my dream, but I couldn't be sure. Now that I see you in your element, there's no doubt. You're Ford Cruller, the greatest leader the Psychonauts ever had.
Well, you shouldn't believe everything you read in True Psychic Tales magazine. In recognition of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for Pyrokinesis.
Yay! Time to set things on fire. It is time to set things on fire.
Cool. I can't wait to burn Hey, what are we doing here?
Inside your mind? Well, I thought you'd like to be in a familiar place for your first pyrokinesis
lesson.
Shh, now think of something you'd like to burn. Ah, yes, I heard you were raised in the circus. But why would you want to burn all these happy memories here?
If they were happy memories, I wouldn't have run away. My dad, he hates psychics, and he knew I was becoming one. So all day long he would force me to practice my acrobatics, hoping to distract me, or maybe hoping to kill me. I never was sure.
Now why are you still talking when you could be burning stuff? Focus. You're getting warmer. Keep going. You're getting warmer. Burn them all! Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Rasputin, lock your mental focus on this last one and hold it while you use your pyrokinesis power. Think heat. I didn't train you in that so you could set me on fire. Now knock it off! Rasputin, lock your mental focus on this last one and hold it while you use your... Excellent work.
Fire is pretty.
Okay, that's the end of the lesson. You're free to go, but you have to promise me. Only use your power, pyrokinesis, only when it's very, very important, or it's really, really entertaining.
I promise.
And if you're doing it to impress girls, make sure none of them have on a lot of hairspray.
What are you doing here at Whispering Rock?
This trading facility is built right smack on top of the largest titanium deposit known to man. It runs under this whole valley and makes this a very critical area for the Psychonauts. So I'm here to look after it, and to make sure you little spoonbenders don't kill each other.
What's Titanium?
Titanium is a very rare psychoreactive mineral that crashed here on a meteorite hundreds of years ago. It responds to psychic waves, focuses them, amplifies them. It can make psychics more psychic, but it can also make unstable people more unstable. Not everyone can handle that much activity in that part of their brain. It can drive them completely out of their gourd. Gives this valley an interesting history.
Sasha says I need to learn how to fight better.
You want to teach you advanced combat? On your first day?
Yeah. I had a vision with a huge monster with yellow eyes and a big mouth full of gnashing teeth.
Did it happen to spit anything at you?
Yeah. I think it was like an old diving helmet or something.
I see. Yes, well, we'd better get you armed.
Why? What's happening?
Nothing. Prepare your mind. That's the motto of the Psychonauts. Here, this is a marksmanship learner's permit. It will only work when you're in Sash's mind. Once you complete his shooting range, you'll get the real merit badge and you can Psy-blast anywhere you want.
Thanks. Psy-blast?
Oh, you'll find out. Now get going. We can't have the camp overrun with big-eyed garbage-spitting monsters, can we?
No, sir. I saw you raking leaves. Was that a disguise?
Yes, well, I have many disguises. It helps me keep an eye on you kids wherever you go. Now, when I'm in disguise, I may pretend not to recognize you. Don't blow my cover, okay?
Say no more. Your secret identity is safe with me. So, what mission are you on down here?
Well, from here I can monitor world events, look for signs of psychic terrorism, ripples in the astral plane.
And then fly out and save the day, right? You've got a jet hidden here somewhere, I'll bet.
Well, you know, these days I'm really just more of a dispatcher. I spot the trouble and send out a younger agent, like Mia or Sasha. Or maybe you someday.
What does all this equipment do?
Well, up here, it's all intel. Down that hallway is the observation room. No tests going on in there right now. Maybe later. And beneath us, I have special machines rebuilding side challenge markers and detangling mental cobwebs. You should go familiarize yourself with those. They'll come in pretty handy for you.
I'd better go. Lots of work to do.
Good luck, Rasputin.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Don't worry. I'll be right here with you. Inside your head.
My head?
Yep. I want to keep my eye on you, son, so I'm going to be a psychic stowaway inside your noggin. If you ever want to make me appear, you can do it with this special device.
Is that a piece of bacon?
Oh, yeah. I just love bacon. I smell that stuff and I can't help it. Drop everything and come running.
Okay. Do you have like a little baggie or something I could put this in?
Now you get a move on or I'll eat that right here.
Agent Cruller?
So, how goes the training?
I'd better go. Lots of work to do.
Good luck, Rasputin. Now, before you go electrocuting yourself, let me tell you how these babies work. Now, this beauty here is a mental cobweb detangler.
Oh, I know what those are. Mental cobwebs are...
You see, when an area of your psyche is neglected for too long, mental cobwebs form. Now, up in the camp store, they sell a very special device known as a mental cobweb duster. You can take a projection of it into the mental world with you and use it to extract any cobwebs you find. The duster stores the cobweb's psychic energy on the real world side. So, you can take what you collect back here, hook it up to the loom, and weave that tangled mess into something useful. Like a card from a side challenge marker. Which brings us to this fella over here. You put 9 Psy cards into this guy, along with 1 Psy core. Also sold in the company store for a nominal fee. And it will kick out a bona fide Psy challenge marker, which will earn you a promotion to a higher rank. Rank up enough, you'll earn new psychic abilities. You got it?
Put my mental cobwebs in there, and my Psy cards and cores in there.
Yep, basically. Have fun.
And in case you're wondering, yes, they do make mention of the fact that Ford Cruller does have the power of teleportation. He can teleport himself and others, which is the explanation as to how you could just return back to where... send you back to the exact point you were before. Which is funny, I'm showing this off, but I don't have telekinesis yet. $18. Unfortunately, I don't have, I have 2 side cores, but I don't have enough cards.
Where would you like?
Take me to the kids' cabins area.
With pleasure.
I'm heading there for one reason. Probably one of the few times for me to use pyrokinesis.
You know, a nutcracker might be faster.
Tonight, when this baby is full of fine ladies, I'm going to see everything.
How are you gonna fill that nut with ladies?
No, dude. The girl's cabin. I've got a man on the inside.
I get it. You're using clairvoyance. You grabbed one of the squirrel's nuts, and now you're using clairvoyance on it to form a mental link and see what the squirrel sees.
Could you say acorns instead of nuts if you repeat that to anybody else?
Teach me how to do that.
Hey, I paid a little bit of attention in class, but not that much. What you need is an expert in clairvoyance, where I am merely an expert in the ladies.
Yeah, that sucks, because it's nice to see that they show off talking about clairvoyance, where I don't think clairvoyance is even mentioned beyond this. Beyond that. Turkey sandwich. Condor egg. The rare and beautiful condor egg. Condors were once plentiful in this valley, but their numbers have been decimated by modern hazards such as power lines, telekinetic grizzly bears, and poachers stealing the eggs out of their nests. Fossil. Bringing day-old chicken pot pie from the cafeteria doesn't count. I have been fooled twice already, but from now on, you kids better have the real McCoy. Gold doubloon. What were Spanish explorers doing in this valley 200 years ago? How'd they get their boats over the hills and into Lake Oblongata, which, at the time, did not even exist? Why did they leave their doubloons here? And why has no person found this one floating in midair all this time? These are just some of the many unanswered riddles held within this mysterious coin. Turkey sandwich. Possibly the most famous of all poultry-based sandwiches, second only to the more glamorous sister, the chicken salad sandwich. The turkey sandwich holds a special place in the hearts of food lovers everywhere who crave something that's like chicken, but not. And now the cherry wood pipe. This style of pipe was common among more fashion-conscious loggers in the early part of this century, until a high frequency of logger-initiated forest fires led to a mandatory industry-wide switch to chewing tobacco, and later, bark-flavored chewing gum. Yeah, you all have fun with that. Actually, you know what?
Bacon.
I need to regroup back at HQ.
Affirmative. Prepare for extraction.
This will give me the opportunity to show this off. Yeah, this is Ford Crueller's teleportation ability. Now I can just jump back here.
Where would you like me to take you, Cruller?
Let's head to Sasha 9's lab.
Agent 9's lab, please.
With pleasure.
Actually, I just realized.
Okay, I got it. Check it out.
Excellent. Well, my ass is covered. Are you sure you are ready to do this? It could be dangerous.
Almost. I just have to get my affairs in order first, just in case I die.
Come back when you are ready.
Yeah, I figured I might as well just take the opportunity to grab the rest of the cards that are behind the geodesic psychoactivation chamber. Because now that I have pyrokinesis, I can actually fight the bear.
Hey, Lily.
Going for the advanced training? The rush.
Are you kidding? I only have a few days to become a Psychonaut or I lose my shot forever.
Look, Raz, I hate to burst your bubble, but the Psychonauts are not what they used to be. Times have changed. The world just doesn't need us anymore.
The world does too need Psychonauts. Right here at this very camp, in fact. I think there are several fishy things that need psychic investigating.
You are so immature. And cute. gonna just shut up and kiss me?
Shut up and do what?
Oh, I didn't know you could. I gotta go. Bye. So embarrassing.
Uh-huh.
I saw Nils peeking into a hole in the girls' cabin.
I'm hiding.
And I thought, oh, Nils,
Saw this already.
when will you peek into the hole in my heart?
Watch it! Watch it! Ow!
Yay, I beat a psychic bear by setting its ass on fire. Epic! I need to have another psychic ability for this. Pirate Scope.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not have any deep arrowheads nearby.
Okay, how many cards do I have? 16. 2 more.
Looks like you got that little patch of dirt pretty well raked.
Shush! I'm looking for my contact lens.
Yeah, there are plenty of games that use the joke of, I'm looking for my contact lens, but I think Mario and Paper Mario was the only ones that went all the way with it, where it just basically went, you take 2 steps, then no matter what direction you go, and you accidentally step on their contact lens, and then you're stuck dealing with not being able to be in that area for a bit.
Here, pretty bird.
Yeah, but it is nice to know that there is a mention of clairvoyance, even though I don't think anybody... And it would also have been cool if you could have gotten clairvoyance early by talking to Nils. Wait, no, I need to go back, because... I want to get the one that's over there. And there's one on top of the GDC. PC as well. Okay. I'll go back up this way so that I can try to, so that way I can at least be inside the GD's, the fence. Get out of there. Blah 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 blah, yak 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 yak, yakety 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 yak, blah blah blah, blah blah. Blah 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 blah, yak 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 yak, yakety 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 yak, blah blah blah. Situations like that still remind me of that entire thing in Sam and Max Save the World with the frickin' talk show host that had the hypnotic doll. Which was pretty much the only reason why her show had any good ratings, was because it was hypnotizing the audience into watching her stuff. Work with me, please, game. There. How many cores do I have? 2. I have the 2 Psy cores, which means I can go back down. Well, I can still buy more Psy cores, but...
Where would you...
Let's go to Ford's.
Yes?
Yay, let's go! It's time to blop blop some more power majiggers. If I recall correctly, this one I believe is telekinesis.
What's up?
Hey, Brave.
Sorry, I'm very late. I kind of.
In recognition of your hard work, dedication, and
I
mental
understand.
agility,
Oh,
I'm
well,
proud
not
to
only
bestow
did I
upon you the
eat
official
dinner,
merit
but
badge
when this
for
started, I kind of was in the middle of trying to figure out how I could rearrange my room, then got overwhelmed and put everything back where it was before. I still really want to redo it all because it's a mess right now.
I understand. But now I got the power of telekinesis. Hey, Raz, let go of the camera.
With telekinesis, we can use our minds to grasp an object and then throw it. Go ahead, try it yourself. Yes. Now, when you've chosen your destination, throw it.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah. Oh, good throw. Now, let's see if you can make it through the hoop.
You sound like my dad.
Hey, I've been thinking about that. Why'd that guy hate psychics so much? What do we ever do to him?
Well, psychics killed his whole family. Forced them and all their descendants to die in water.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Talk about baggage.
tell me about it. And the weird thing is, I'm pretty sure he's actually psychic himself.
Ha! Cuckoo! Well, you can work on him when you get home. For now. Oops. Oh, great shot. Let's see you do that again.
Oh fuck! I forgot my laptop started doing that
down the
that
center.
thing where it won't let me
Bingo.
switch windows
Okay, last
just
one.
earlier. So I'm gonna be back in a bit. I'm gonna reboot my
Now,
laptop.
try to throw that baby right through the
Go ahead.
Let's see.
B. Now, let me show you something. Pick that trash can up and aim your toss at the side of the caravan. Aim it at the side of the caravan. Oh, be careful now. Very nice. Now, set me down easy and go pick up something that won't blow up your head if you make it mad. Kablooey! Throwing something against a wall is a little more destructive than tossing it around on the ground, isn't it? Oh no! Another one of my sensors! Now, how'd that in here? Looks like we're in luck. He doesn't see you yet. Why don't you smash him on the head with that handy trash can? Come on! Use telekinesis to pick up the trash can and throw it at that sensor. Come on! Bullseye!
Looks like the trash took him out.
Next lesson, we'll work on your snappy one-liners.
Where would you like me to...
Go to the main lodge. Because now that I'm going to the main lodge, I have the option to get the... Now that I'm at 20, I'm able to get the cobweb duster now.
Hey, anything?
Take it. Oh, that's my last cobweb duster.
I'll take it.
Alrighty then. What else can I do you for? And with that, you can change the colors. Ah, now here's something new. Now, you take that psi core there, put it together with 9 psi core. Dream fluff. Now, you take that psi core there, put it
That's it
together
for now.
with 9. Alright, go get more airheads and come on back. Support your local merchants.
Hey, where are you stopping?
Oh.
Who doesn't love a show where the guy gets punched in the junk a lot?
Hey, anything new in the store?
Now,
I'll
you
take
take
it.
that excellent choice. What else can I do you for?
I'll take it.
Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you
take
for? Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you
take it.
for? Alrighty then. What else can I do you
take it.
for? Excellent choice. What else can I do you
take
for? Alrighty then. What else can I do you
take it.
for? Excellent choice. What else can I do you
take
for? Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do
take
you
it.
for? Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for?
Take it.
Excellent choice. What else can I do you
That's
for?
it for now.
All right, go get more airheads and come on back. Support your local merchants.
Okay. Give me 10 psychors for when I start collecting cobwebs, mental cobwebs. Oh, there's another card there. Can't believe I missed that one.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
Agent 9's lab, please.
With pleasure.
Yep. Yep. With everything that I have completed there, and with the possibility of more of our friends arriving shortly, I'm gonna go ahead and do a bit of the old cut for a bit second. Those of you that are watching on YouTube, I'll see you all next time. For those of you watching on Twitch, we'll be back shortly. Depending on the amount of time, it might be a quick switch from completing Sasha's shooting gallery to Mega Man Battle Network 3. Or it might just be Psychonauts all day, depending on how things go. I don't mind either way. I like playing both games. So, those of you in YouTube land, bye-bye.